Okay, so this is something I've been talking about doing for quite a while. So I'm going to do a plain batch, and then I'm going to spice things up a little bit. So, I'll set that there to catch all the eggshells. This is how I do my dehydrated eggs. This is going to be a start to finish product and a test all together. Oops. And I'm in one of the spare bedrooms to so the dogs don't come in here and bug me. Oh, that's lovely. So you can fit roughly 6 eggs in here. Oops, God, I'm getting my arse kicked cracking these eggs. So, right there's 6. And it's going to get noisy, just so you guys know. So I got these little silicone deals off of Amazon. These what was it, Break Kitchen, something like that. Never used them before, so it'll be interesting to see how well they work. Yeah, see, that's the one thing I kind of don't like, is how it's beveled like that. It's the one thing I liked about my square one. It was completely flat. Oops, dang it. Oh, there's that. I gotta pick this up real quick. Ah, dang it. Okay, the goal is not to make a huge mess like I'm making. So, anyways, so I'm not quite used to this design. So with my Hamilton Beach one that was square, I could easily fit 6 eggs on there. This looks a little iffy. See, I think it'd be better if these were flipped around. I wonder if I can't do that. See, I think it would. Set it like that. Let's see this one. Yeah, see, it just doesn't sit together right. What a dumb design. So you gotta put it like that so the little legs catch. So put the next one on, see if that would stay down like that, I think we'd be all set. But it pops up for some reason. So I'm gonna pizzazz this up a little bit. These are the peppers I saved from making my meal the other night there. So I am going to peel this sticker off. Really? Dun. Okay. That should be plenty. That out of there. And I'm going to cut some of this yellow one up. So if I'm going to do it the right way. There we go. I only did 5 eggs, or 4 eggs this time, because I don't know. I don't know if I like this round one here. Just seems like a lot of wasted space to me. A little bit more. Oops. And we'll do the next tray. Okay, so this one, I'm going to try to do this without making a dang mess. Yeah, so I put 5 eggs in there, so that seems to be the magic number with these round ones. So I'm going to throw a little bit of everything in here. Got some green onions, some peppers, and my personal favorite, throw some jalapenos in there. Now granted, when you grind this up, I'm willing to bet that the peppers are going to be turned into powder also. But, oh, that's great. Okay, 5 eggs is too much. I should have stuck with a square one. So, for some dumb reason, this doesn't have an on-off switch. Okay, so what I do is when I set it up like that, I always put it on the highest, which this one only goes up to 160. So according to that, see, 160 Fahrenheit, 71 Celsius. I could do jerky, meats, and fish. Yeah, I don't really like this one. I think I'm just going to use that for doing jerky. And then I'm going to get another Hamilton Beach, one of the digital ones with the timer, to do my eggs with. But this is a proof of concept or whatever for you guys. So that's how I dehydrate them. And then I'll, when these are done in a day, I'll cook a batch up and show you how I vacuum seal them. Okay, so the eggs have dehydrated for about 18 hours or so. So now what I do is I carefully try to, let me see which way do I need to go. There we go. Dogs are in their kennel, so they're not in here trying to eat my eggs. So you gotta try not to spill these everywhere, which I have done in the past. But it almost looks like peanut brittle. That means it's perfect. So this is just plain egg. I didn't add anything to this. So I'll take and okay, so that's in there. Now the fun. You gotta take and pulverize them back into powder, basically. Okay, that should be good enough. You know, it'd be better if it was a little bit smaller, but we'll. Maybe I'm gonna have to do this a little bit longer. I do apologize. Okay, that should be good enough because I am gonna soak it in water. So then you just take it and I like buying these pre-made bags, and I'll put a link in the description so you guys can purchase some. And so you want to get it in a finer powder like that because you don't have to soak it near as long. But we'll get this to work. I'll just have to, like I said, I'll just have to soak it a little bit longer. Then I'll vacuum seal it, and then I'll show you the rest later. I'm gonna do one more bag. This one will have jalapenos in it. Yeah, we'll do the one with the jalapenos. So, same concept. Figure out how this thing, there we go. So you just take it and put everything in here. Try not to make a mess. It'd probably work better with an actual blender, but I just like using these because I know how much to put in there. But I'll take and I'll kind of flip it around a little bit like that, just try to get it, you know, a little bit smaller chunks. If you look, you can see the chunks of jalapeno in there, which is nice. Okay, now the last part here. And this. Sorry to remember how this goes. Okay, normal. So there you go, all vacuum sealed. This is the one with the green peppers and the onions and the jalapenos. That'll be good. And I'll go out and cook some of these up so I can show you guys how they turn back into eggs. Good morning. I've got some of my dehydrated eggs, and I am going to show you guys how we rehydrate them. So, break all the crumbles up, because when you vacuum seal it, it kind of sticks together in the clumps. Then, so you got to take water and fill it up just past where the eggs are. Mix it up really good, and then let it sit for, I don't know, 15-20 minutes. That starts the process. Okay, so we're gonna let these sit, and I'll get back with you guys. Okay, I brought a bagel out. I'm gonna try to toast it to an extent, or at least warm it up, because I'm going to make a bagel sandwich. There we go. Now, hand side up there. Wipe some. Get some butter melting. There we go. It is warm in here. That's going to be nice in the wintertime. Put a little bit more butter on there. That'll hopefully help it toast up. Alright, the eggs are pretty much rehydrated, and this has, let's see, I think this has red peppers and jalapenos in it. Alright, these are just about done. You can really smell the peppers and everything in there. See the peppers and stuff. As you can see, the bagels got nice and toasted. We're going to make an egg sandwich. maybe. Okay, there you go. Then we're gonna put some Tabasco sauce, or some Frank's Red Hot, sorry, because I like spicy. It's 87 degrees in here. Holy smokes. Yeah, so that's the dehydrated eggs. That's the whole process pretty much. You gotta remember, do them raw, dehydrate them. I always just go the highest setting for your dehydrator. The one I used, I think, was 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Then, I always vacuum seal them, so I've got plenty of room to add water and fold it back shut, because once you add the water, you go above the eggs a little bit and you let it set for about, I don't know, probably 5 minutes or so. Then add a little bit more water, stir it up again, and let it set for another 10 to 15 minutes. And it essentially turns right back into eggs. So it's just like a scrambled egg. It's not gritty or anything. So yeah, the key, raw eggs. If you vacuum seal them, maybe throw an oxygen absorber in there. I always store mine in the freezer. I don't think I have to, but I do. They should stay fresh for a while. But generally, if I'm going on a trip, I'll make them the week of and then bring them with. I don't know how long you can store them for. Rough guesstimate, a few months. Hell, could be a couple years. I really don't know. So yeah, I know I did this video before, but I messed up during the recording process. So I wanted to get it out there again so people could actually see exactly what happens. So thanks again. This is Ryan with Ryan Outdoors. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time.